It's me, Ghetto Mama, and I'm sitting in my chair. It's time for another mukbang. I already got started. I wasn't going to do a mukbang, so I start biting into my sandwich, but I haven't been out here for a couple days. So I figured, why not, right? So today I'm having great value nacho cheese Dorito chips. They're from Walmart. I've never had these, so I don't know what they're going to taste like. And I have salsa on my plate. I should have got a little dish for my salsa, but I didn't. I don't know. Oops, I wasn't thinking. I used to know a kid that would say that all the time. And I have my cup over here that has Diet Mountain Dew in it. So since I'm one-handed, gotta rip into these chips like a savage, right? Okay. I'm gonna dip my sandwich in my thing, because I didn't cut up any tomatoes for it. I'm saving my tomatoes. I don't even have a paper towel or napkin. I'm saving my tomatoes for tomorrow, because I'm going to make homemade hamburgers. So I figure to have hamburgers deluxe, better save the tomatoes. It doesn't look too bad, does it? Looks really cheesy. Actually, these taste better than Doritos. Wow. I have to have another bite because they're so good. Not bad. So, I've been having problems with my internet. I know a lot of you have been messaging me wanting to chat, but my internet's been not so good. Oh, I forgot to show you what kind of sandwich I have. I just have a ham sandwich with some Miracle Whip on it. No cheese. I have cheese, but I'm kind of weird. I don't like it on sandwiches. I just like to eat cheese. I don't like it on the sandwiches. Tonight I'm going to make pork chops, although I don't know how I'm going to make them. I was thinking about making a pan of stuffing and baking the pork chops on top of the stuffing, or frying them in the skillet with coating on them, or I don't know, just baking them with some barbecue sauce. I don't know how I'm making them yet. But right now I have some eggs boiling and some potatoes for potato salad to go with it. I'm just hoping that the pork chops don't all shrink up. I don't know. Have you guys been having problems buying meat? Like you buy a meat and it looks like a really nice cut of meat, and then you start cooking it and it turns out to be just a itty bitty teeny tiny thing. So I'm trying to figure out a plan B for the protein aspect of the dinner if this meat shrivels up. I was thinking about making some hot dogs and beans. You know, that's always a good thing, but when I went shopping over the weekend, oh no, the Van Camp's pork and beans didn't get on the list. So I don't even know if I have any beans in the cupboard. It's too late in the day to start a pot of black-eyed peas or butter beans. And then my daughter took off. I thought she was going to give me a ride to the store. Because I was thinking about going to the deli department of Winco and buying some fried chicken. I think you can get like, let's see, 8 pieces of chicken and coleslaw or potato salad in a bucket for $5, I think. I have a beggar. They always know what I'm eating. And I have another beggar up here. You haven't seen him in any of those videos yet. That's Buddy Boy. Buddy Boy. Yeah, Buddy. He's referred to as Badass Buddy because he thinks he's a dog. He really does. Him and Tippy grew up together. He thinks he's a dog, so he goes to the door. When he hears somebody come to the door, he has to check out the situation just the way the dogs do. And he loves ham. He knows I have a ham sandwich. This weekend's been crazy. The reason why I say that is because a lot of activity in my neighborhood. Let's see. Friday night, there was gunshots, and I kept hearing the gunshots get closer and closer to my house. I'm laying in bed saying, oh my God. So somebody was like on the back street shooting a gun as they were walking down the street. I don't know what that shit was about. When my young son came home, he said, oh my God, Mom, the cops are like everywhere. Over by some house that he drove by in our neighborhood. And I had the scanner on and I was trying to hear what was going on, but for whatever reason they weren't broadcasting it. Or I didn't hear the location or something, but I like listening to a scanner. So that was Friday night. Saturday, next door at the rehab center. Somebody was having a nice discussion, argument over there in the middle of the night. Now, mind you, this is a rehab center. And today when I went outside to take the dogs out, there were beer cans everywhere in the back area of my yard. And a lot of times I hear the people at the rehab center, I hear like beer cans cracking. You know how it sounds when you pop a top, it goes, you know. Gee, I'm giving you a dinner and a show. But anyhow, yeah, there's a lot of beer cans in my yard in the back, and I can't go get them because they're in the river rocks. So one of the younger people in the house are going to have to get them because I'll break my damn fat neck going in them rocks. And then Sunday, I had to go to a store and get milk because we're big milk drinkers around here. So I went to Second Save and bought 3 jugs of milk. I bought a jug of chocolate milk. I've been seeing chocolate milk on Vicky's mukbangs, and it's like, oh my God, I need chocolate milk. So I bought a jug of that and got 2 jugs of like whole milk. Because we eat a lot of cereal here. Well, they eat a lot of cereal. And I have a little glass of milk with my supper. Because I think I should drink a little bit of milk. It's good for you, you know. Look at Dick Clark. Do you remember Dick Clark from American Bandstand? He was a milk drinker, and he looked really good in his older age. Milk has a lot of vitamins in it. They say we don't need it because we're grown up and stuff like that. But, I don't know. So anyway, while I was at the store getting milk, my daughter and her boyfriend were fighting. And he was going down the driveway flipping her off. Mukbang Baby's mama told us. And she thought he was moving away or something because he was like really mad. He wasn't having it. So when we got to the neighborhood, got around the bend, there's all these cop cars in front of the rehab center. My instant thought was, my daughter made a fool out of herself, and the cops were over there arresting her. Because my daughter gets really Jerry Springer-ish when she gets pissed off. So, that wasn't the case, though, thank God. But the cops knew her because when her boyfriend came back, he told me the cops say, oh, it must be AJ fighting again. So, the cops knew who she was. That's embarrassing, you know. But anyway, so they're all good now, I think, for the next 10 minutes maybe. Those two fight all the time. Anyway, back to the story about the neighborhood. There was two, I thought they were black, or, you know, like really fair-skinned black folks, young men sitting on the sidewalk there when we got up. But somebody said they were Mexican. I still don't know if they were Mexican or black, but they had the gang unit there. There was like 5 cop cars there. What wasn't there? Undercover. And I had watched these guys, because I do sit on the front porch. I watched these guys earlier, and they went over to the park. They weren't doing nothing, so I don't know what kind of trouble they got into to cause all that. I swear. But they were sitting there and on the sidewalk. Cops had them sitting down. They weren't dressed gang-fied or nothing like that. They're just like regular clothes. They look like just teenage boys that walk home from school past this house. Anyway, so I don't know what happened with that because I don't want to be obvious and go out there and stare, especially when my daughter's fighting with her boyfriend, and so trying to be all cool, you know. And because I really don't talk to anybody in my neighborhood, so I'll probably never find out what happened. That's the way to stay cool in a bad neighborhood. You just don't talk to nobody, because if you don't talk to nobody, you don't know their business, and they don't know yours, right? Kind of sad, though. Because I'd really like to have friends, but my dogs can be my friend. And when my family's not pissed off at me, they can be my friend, too. This is really good. But anyway, that's what was happening in my neighborhood. Oh, and for personal stuff, I went shopping at Walmart, or did a Walmart haul. It's on my other channel, my Leslie Singh channel. It's on that channel. And I went to Winco, but when I came home from Winco, I had like some pork chops and meat and stuff that had to go into the freezer. And I was like really tired, and the baby needed attention, so my son and baby's mama, they put the groceries away, and I'm like, after the groceries got put away, because see, I'm sitting here taking care of the baby. After the groceries got put away, I'm like, oh my god, I was going to do a Winco haul, so I have to go on my other channel with my receipt and read what I got and explain why I didn't do a haul. But I bought $129 worth of crap at Winco. It was mostly, let's say I got 5 packs of pork chops. They were like down to like $1.60 a pound or something. They didn't have the bones in them. So I got 5 packs of those. And I got, oh, what else did I get? Oh, the chicken was really cheap too. And this time I'm not buying those flash frozen chicken breasts, because they're tough like leather or like bubble gum. You just keep chewing them. You can cook them all damn day in a damn crock pot, and they're still tough. I don't like that. I like tender meat. Anyway, so I got 3 packs of the chicken with the bones, thighs. They have the skin and the bones, but they look nice. I mean, they didn't look nasty like sometimes when you see the chicken in the store. They look kind of nasty. These looked really good. And I got chips for my daughter. I got her a big thing of cheese balls. Excuse me. I don't even remember what I got. I'd have to find my receipt. But I got a lot of stuff. Oh, and I got a case of green beans and a case of corn. And I'm dropping you in my plate. Hope you didn't get anything on your face. Sorry about that. Anyway, so I got a case of green beans and a half a case of corn, and I got like the other half of the case, I got some green peas in a can. I know, canned stuff, but hey, it keeps. It's okay. My grandma used to can everything, and when I was living with her, so, you know, canned stuff, I've been eating canned stuff all my life, so that's fine. And I don't even remember what else I got. Hey, that's sad. Oh, I got me some sandwich stuff for my lunches. I got a pack of forest ham and a pack of like honey ham, which today I had the honey ham. My forest ham is in the freezer because sometimes I don't eat it up fast enough and then it goes bad, and what a waste. I don't want to waste money. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here because I have to go check those potatoes that are boiling on the stove, and hope you enjoyed the mukbang. I'll probably be back later. I hope I will. No promises, but I hope I'll be back later for some kind of a mukbang. And I'm going to post later on my other channel, Leslie Singh, so go visit me over there. I have lots of videos. Check me out. Okay, later, gangsters.